Hey everyone, it's Karina. Welcome to Life of a Mermaid. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. So I actually kind of got somewhat ready. um, Doing a women's training today, so I'm a little nervous. Just don't know what to expect. It is upstairs, so I get to figure that out. And then my friend's going with me, so I'm excited about that. Just to be able to spend some time with her, and then kind of have this experience together and see what we learn and what we can get out of this and stuff like that. So it is a 2-day training, so it will be today and tomorrow night. So I'm excited. So I would definitely keep you guys posted, let you know how that goes. Let me see. Yesterday I ran errands with Sal. Went to the Dollar Tree. Brought some stuff for the weekend, things that I need. Um, it was actually good. It was a different Dollar Tree than we normally go to. So it was a little smaller, and then again, we didn't know where things were at, so we're just kind of like, ah. But I had fun with my scooter, it's kind of like just going around and, having fun with it. And like I was telling him, normally I'm very, I'm still somewhat self conscious about it because everyone stares. But, slowly kind of letting that shit go and just having fun. Like I said, I was like, going around the whole damn store, just like, you know, um, swerving and going into every aisle, and so I was like, who knows where, and I'm over there just like, wee. So that was fun. So I'm really, finally, I think, learning or finally fully embracing the fun aspect of it and really just having fun with it. So that was cool. We came home, spent time together, talking, watching TV, cuddling. Yeah, so things are actually really great with us. Last night I couldn't sleep at all. Like I had a really really rough night. I don't know if it's because of the napping or I think I had a lot on my mind. Um, but yeah, I couldn't sleep. I probably didn't go to bed till like about 2 in the morning or close to 2, and then I woke up around 5 ish. Yeah, 5. About 6 o'clock because I ignored my alarm because I had a couple more. So I was like, oh, I'll wake up to the to the second one. Um, so yeah, so I did that. Um, so yeah, so sorry, I woke up around 6, and then I actually ended up doing a lot. I work because I'm going out this weekend. So I packed my backpack, kind of went through the list of things that I need, get things organized, wrap the gift that I got, ordered something else that I needed. Um, what else? Um, I journaled. I did my morning yoga and stretching and stuff like that. And it's so that part, like, I mean, I love it, but it's still really hard to find workouts. Most of them are more for like reinforcing the ankle or reinforcing the injury. They don't really, there's not a lot like if you're still casted, and even then, like, they always end up doing like super crazy stuff, and I'm like, I put beginners. So I don't know. Tempted. I think I might check out. Like, it says they have some for like older people. So I think I might check those out just to see, like, maybe those might be a little slower and more my pace at this point. Um, yeah. So I'm still kind of on the quest. Like I said, I found new two that I like. One that I really love. The other one, like I said, there's still some things that I kind of have to skip over or kind of improvise to what works for me and my body type. But the first one, like I said, I love it. It's the cedar one. I can do everything that she does. So yes, I'm still kind of on the quest for more. I think tomorrow's I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna check out the old people one. I had been looking, and that kind of had popped up, but I was like, well, no, I'm not older, whatever. So, but I think I'm gonna just surrender to it and look at those and see what comes up and stuff. And again, just have fun with it. If it's shit that I can do, then hey, so what if it's for old people? Um, yeah, so I did that. I had breakfast. Like I said, I was packing, getting my things together. Wrap the gift. I ended up taking a 2 hour nap. I was just so tired. This time I laid down and kind of knew I would knock out. So I took a 2 hour nap. So that was good. I always feel, I feel awake and just energized after a nap. So that was good. Then I called my mom, so that was nice. We talked like almost 40 minutes. Again, just kind of checking in with her, and she's always, asking me how I'm doing, and just that she's like grateful for all the support that I've been getting, and she's talking about like her day and her life and what's going on with her and stuff like that, and just kind of cracking jokes and just checking in. So I love our conversations. She just keeps telling me like to take care of myself and be careful and careful with my leg, and she keeps bringing up my scooter and stuff, and I was like, no, I'm doing good, taking it easy. I was like, the pain's gone down, I was like, I'm just trying to stay busy as much as I can, and do what I can. She's like, oh, that's good. So I asked her about my dad. She said my dad's doing good. He still keeps asking about me and how I'm doing, and again, he just keeps telling her to tell me to be careful and not to hurt my leg more. And so that's sweet. Hopefully, well, obviously this weekend I have plans. So hopefully the next weekend I can go. We can go visit her, and then I can, hopefully she'll be there. And well, I mean he'll, call, and then get a chance to talk to him on the phone and stuff. Um, so yeah, and then I had lunch. I showered. I don't know. Except I had the boot, but I don't know. It feels like the water's still getting in, so I need to figure out what's going on. I don't know if it's ripped. I don't know, if I'm putting it wrong, but it kind of got wet, like on my toe part. So, but everything else is dry. So then I'm thinking it's from the bottom. So I don't know. I'm gonna check it out. See if Sal can help me out too. Maybe we can figure out together where it's at and stuff like that. Um, but yeah. So that's pretty much it. Um, like for my day, and like I said, I'm waiting for my friend to go to the women's training and just kind of doing my, checking out things off my to-do list, getting everything done before I go. Um, but yeah, so I did my nails just because they have been, better than what they were. Did my toes too, just because, you get to see my toes. I need pedicures so fucking bad. Like, I can't wait until I can. I have my foot back, and then I'll ask the doctor see if I can go do that. Even if I just say like, or just cut it, like maybe not put it in there or whatever. But I need a fucking pedicure so bad. Um, so yeah, so that's. I mean, nothing much has come up for me today, and I haven't done much. Still reaching out to people, still texting, different friends and things like that. Like I know I talked about my niece before. Still reaching out to her, and I was telling her today, like, I was like, because like I know I believe I mentioned that I got injured, and then a week later she got injured. So I was telling her like, I don't think it was a coincidence that it happened that way. I was like, I do truly believe that, it happened to me first, so I can kind of pave the way for you, and be able to be there for you and support you, and like I was telling Sal, like, I know that it's been rough for me, and I have my little patches and stuff, and and just not being able to be active, not being able to go to the gym, and just do what I've been doing. Like I said, she's 15 and she's been playing soccer for years. I mean, soccer is her life. So I was telling Sal, like, I was like, if it's been hard for me, and I had just started, this new life or this new path, and I've been doing this for like 3 4 months. I was like, imagine her who has been doing soccer her whole fucking life. Like, imagine, like I was like, what I felt or what I'm feeling. I was like, it's probably amplified and, multiplied like by 10, for her. So that's put a lot of perspective for me as well. Just thinking about like, fuck, imagine how she feels, and, just to kind of show her and normalize things for her too, that it's okay to feel down. It's okay to have those moments, but again, it's also just exploring that. And like I said, I've seen so many positives. This morning I had a call, and again, we were just kind of talking. I'm like, oh, how's it been? How you been doing? What's going on with you? What's new? Like, how's your relationship with Sal and all that stuff? And again, I was able to just kind of reflect on all the positive things that have come out of this. And, it's kind of what I keep telling her. And, like, hey, yeah, it sucks. um, you know, but, there's also a lot of good things that are coming out of this. Like I said, it's also giving us the opportunity, to be there for each other and to talk and stuff like that. And, I since I moved out over here, and then that she got older, and just life got busier for me. Like we didn't talk as much, but there's always that connection. There's always like that no matter what, like I'm always gonna be there for her, and she's a kiddo, but like I know that she's there for me too, and like her mom and stuff like that. We're family, and we're always gonna be in each other's life. But I think again, this kind of has allowed me to kind of take a step back and then be like, oh shit, and then again, really to take that step forward again, and then to be there for her, and get closer again with her mom and just the family in general. Um, so again, that's kind of what I was just telling her, like, hey, like, explore, and, again, just I keep reminding her, like, how strong and how tough she is, and, like, I tell her how tough we are, my maiden name is Flores, and, last name, so I always tell her, like, we're Flores girls. We got that Flores girl strength. Like, nothing is, no injury, nothing's going to get in the way of us or of our goals or of our dreams. And, that's truly how I feel, and I truly believe that, that this is only temporary for both of us, and that, again, we're both going to meet our goals and stuff. So I reached out to her, and we kind of had a little conversation, and, I sent her some quotes that I found, and, I was telling her, I was like, having all this time now, and, I was like, sometimes getting in my head, and, having those moments, and, it's an emotional roller coaster. Like, I was like, physically, I feel like, I was like, for personally, like, I've been able to endure the pain and everything else. It's been an adjustment. I was like, it's mentally, it's a mental war. I was like, that's where it gets me. But, I was like, I've been reading a lot of, like, positive quotes, been on Pinterest a lot. I was like, and that just really has helped, it's like, give me some clarity, and give me, allowed me to just, be. Um, so I did that. And then again, there's a friend that's also doing surgery, and, like I was telling, like me and Sarah were talking about it, because he knows him as well and stuff like that. And, I was telling him, I was like, it put things into perspective, because again, like, his situation is different, and, and stuff like that. And so again, it just made me realize, like, that even though things suck, some people do have it worse. And then again, that, there's different levels, and, it affects everyone in different ways and stuff like that. And again, I think just the fact that I'm not alone, I think, having the support, like I said, he had been a huge support for me, going in and stuff like that. And, just kind of knowing that I can also give back now, and that we're both on the same page. And, that, again, like, I understand the mental war, just like I know he does too, because I know he's had surgeries in the past. And like he said, physically, like, he's like, you manage and you kind of move forward. He's like, it's a mental war, and it really is, but again, he's one that also has been a huge support, and kind of helping me with my own personal mental war. And then, um, not that I'm excited, that he's going through the process, but, I'm kind of excited to be able to give back, and then be able to be there for him as well, and provide whatever support I can through his own mental war and stuff like that. So that's kind of some things that have been on my mind a little bit today. Again, just kind of processing, and realizing all these things. And then, like I said, getting closer to the weekend. I know I had shared, about LIT, and, the program that I was doing. Like I said, I, went through the steps, and then I joined, the last step is Legacy, which is a 90-day program where you basically take on yourself and take on your life. And I have 2 more days, so I'm excited. And one in the weekend, but, the weekends, we don't do, like, the work that we normally do. It's different. We do different events, different exercises, and things like that, so it's a little bit different. But yeah, so I have this weekend, I have 2 more days of actual work, and then the weekend where we basically kind of wrap it all up, and I'll be done. So I'm excited. Like I was talking to some friends, like I mean, even then every weekend and even in between, I had these conversations, but every weekend because things came up and stuff like that, and it's like, oh fuck this, I don't want to do this. I'm a runner. Well, I was a runner. um, like there's so many things that came out, and every time, it was just too much to handle at the moment, and it was just like, my normal ways or whatever kind of would come out of like, oh fuck this shit, I don't need this, wanted to leave, but it's like, something kept me there and I kept myself there, and it's like, hey, no, like we started something, let's finish it, like, look what we've learned, and stuff like that. And like I said, even after the third weekend, I got a lot out of it, but that's when the injury happened, and then it was like, again, I think the conversations I had at least one, or at least once a week, twice a week, days where I'm like done. I'm done with this. Like screw this. You know, even as it got closer, just knowing like what having a general idea, or giving some general information of what a fourth weekend would be and what we would need and stuff like that. And again, my mind went into chaos, and I wanted to walk out and be like, oh, like fuck this, but talking to my friends, talking to another tribe member, but she's a friend, she's like a sister to me at this point. We were talking, and it's like it's I was like, everything that I've gotten out of it, I was like, even with the injury, even with like, no matter how bad things got each weekend, like I still learned something, and I was able to apply it into my life. And I was able to, from each weekend, I was able to come back into my own life, and use those tools, and saw my relationships grow, saw my own relationship with myself grow, saw the shifts in myself, saw again, like, oh, sorry. Oh, bless me. Oh, sorry. I saw the shifts and the changes and stuff like that, and I saw how my life was changing, and it's changing because I was changing. So I realized, like, I know that it's like I get to celebrate, I deserve to celebrate all these things, and not only that, but it's like I know also that I'll be able to gain something and learn, learn tools as well through celebration weekend and through celebrating. And again, that these people were strangers 90 days ago, and now they're friends. Like I said, some of them we've gotten closer than others, and like I said, with Gabby, she's like a sister, and there's others that I kind of feel the same way about, or that I do feel like a connection with and stuff like that. And so it's like, no, like I want to celebrate with them. I want to finish the journey, and it's like again, I've learned so much, and it's like I know that I can only learn more at the end. And again, that I get to that I deserve to celebrate this. I get to celebrate all of it. And you know it's like just how we all started it together, and we all helped each other out through the conversations, and kind of not to give up. It's like we all deserve to be there for each other at the end, to say like, hey, you fucking did it, and, despite all this, despite what came up, you fought through and you made it. And then again, same thing, to be like, for me personally, just to be like, even with the fucking broken foot, even with your fucking scooter, like, you made it. So that's kind of what's pushing me to keep going. Like I said, yeah, there's still a little nervousness just of not knowing what to really expect, and not knowing, taking a sleeping bag and stuff like that. So it's just like, like, my foot and things like that. I mean, there's still a little concern, but I know everyone's like, don't worry, we got you, like, everything's gonna be fine. So, again, allowing myself to trust the process and to surrender to it and stuff like that. That's kind of where I'm at. That's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, so I don't know. So I'm excited. Like I said, 2 more days of working, and then we get to celebrate. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Gonna go find my shoe, and then like I said, pack the rest of my stuff, and get ready for my friend to come. So all right. So again, thank you guys so much for supporting. Thank you guys for watching the videos. Thank you guys just for your messages and just everything in general. I really appreciate it. And again, if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out. And until next time, bye guys.